Hello, I am Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away, especially when your parents leave you and you're like, hey, you're gone for a week and I want some food, and yeah.
Here's some electrolytes. Sorry, no food for you. Just kidding. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track, so thanks for joining us on our keto journey.
Indeed. So we got Becca here and Platte River Keto.
Hello, hello.
Joanne says, I miss you guys already. Nice.
Aww.
And yeah, Betsy points out the 2KK finished early, so people were here for that.
Nice.
Joanne is here, so is Jackie. Jen is going to go on a walk.
Hi, Jackie.
Nice.
Nice.
And Linda is retired as of last week, so happy
Ooh,
retire.
congratulations.
See, Teresa says hello, and Betsy says the
Hi,
last
Teresa.
big batch of 2KK yogurt I made, I put a serving of Keto Chow raspberry cheesecake in it, and then I divide it up into cup serving, and it's the best.
That sounds awesome.
Linda's here. I'm enjoying time home, finally.
Nice.
And it says it's raining buckets, so definitely at home.
Look out the window.
Jill says good morning.
Enjoy the
Bridget
rain.
is here. Gina wants to know how everybody's weekend was.
Good.
We got to
Yeah,
kind of
good
chill out,
weekend.
watch
Yeah.
The Chosen yesterday.
It was nice.
It was nice.
Chill day.
Jen has a question. What is the difference between milk and beef protein? Is one better?
That's a good question.
They're different.
They are different. Beef protein is made of beef,
Yeah, you take beef and you dry it, and then you grind it up into a powder.
and then milk protein is made of the milk. It's not actually a whey protein. A lot of protein powders are whey, which is the leftovers
when
from
you make the cheese.
the milk, and this is actually the milk section, so it has more calcium in it.
If you have problems with the protein in cheese,
Yeah.
then milk protein may
Probably
be
won't work
problematic
for
for you. If you don't have a problem with the protein in cheese, then it probably won't.
Yep.
But there are some people who are trying to avoid dairy,
Yep.
and beef protein is an option that avoids dairy. So that's the short version. Are you okay with dairy? Beef protein is fine. I mean, milk protein is fine.
Right.
Otherwise, you may want to check out beef protein. Susan B. is here.
Hi, Susan.
Susan says, good morning, new to Keto Chow Live, but not the product. Well, welcome.
Hi, Cindy.
Welcome to the live.
Thanks for saying hi.
Rick Wynn's here. Gloria says, I'm in first in line. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Dennis is here as well. So is Shauna, to saying hi to lovely Miriam.
Hello. And Chris.
Yes, but I'm not lovely, and that's okay. I don't need to be. Debbie says, good morning, Keto Chow family. S. Cash is here. Cynthia says, good morning, beautiful people. Bob is here in snowy southern Arizona.
Oh, it's snowy where you are? Wow. It's cool.
Betsy says, how much do I need to shake up the daily minerals? No matter how careful I am, it always leaks.
Oh, in the bottle or just in your shake? Like in your water? How would you
Well,
stir it?
okay. Now, the daily minerals, when you pour it out, okay, number one, you shouldn't have to shake it up at all.
You shouldn't have to shake it.
It's all in solution. Now, when you pour some out, there will, no matter what, be some stuff on the outside.
Yes.
Just a little bit. And that will eventually crystallize, and you will get a buildup
Turn
of
into salt.
salt on the outside. That is absolutely inevitable. It's just going to happen. And it's a byproduct of having that many minerals in a solution.
Yep.
Well, I guess the alternative is to use a bottle that has a dropper on it, and then you won't get that as much.
Yeah, unless you spill it all over the outside.
But if there's still some in the threads, it will crystallize, and it will get on the outside. Just wash it off.
Yeah.
Debbie had maple waffles with bacon this morning.
Yum.
Teresa says, I just started today. Loved pina colada. That's awesome.
Yay, thanks Teresa for saying hi. Glad
Jackie
you're here.
says it looked like Rachel's avocado had a lightsaber when the subscribe button popped up. I actually had
That's
the green
funny.
screen going, but I figured that a hole in my chest was going to be way too confusing for everybody, or distracting rather for everybody.
It distracts me. I can't
Yeah.
pay attention. Squirrel.
I mean, I can still turn it on, and yeah, you can see the stuff behind me. And
Yeah, there's the mountains.
yeah, it's just nope. Anyway, Let's see. Bob made delicious blueberry pie waffles yesterday.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
When that's on, so is Rhiannon. When this says, do they both have a complete protein? So complete protein means, talking about beef protein versus...
That's a good question,
That
Linda.
is a great question. And actually, I'm going to pull up
Some words.
on the Keto Chow core page.
Okay.
If you go there, and you scroll, it's actually linked on the healthy sweeteners, but there's other places you can get to it as well.
Okay.
This is the... What is
More
Keto Chow
words.
Core? How's it different? How do you mix it? It's basically the introduction to Keto Chow Core.
Right.
And on that page, it has a section about the amino acid content.
Yep.
Because, well, there has been some concern of late about the lysine content of beef protein and whether it's sufficient for muscle gain.
Right.
So beef protein is a complete protein. It has all of the essential amino acids and all of the conditionally essential amino acids.
Conditionally essential.
Yeah,
That's
it means
something.
that your body can make them, but it doesn't like to.
Oh.
Whereas essential amino acids, it means...
Your body can't make
Let me
them.
make sure I'm sharing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not.
What?
Hold on a second.
Last time we did this too.
There we go.
Now we're sharing.
Now we are sharing. Okay.
Can you see the box?
Here we are. So just to recap, since I wasn't sharing. So here we are in the Chocolate Keto Chow Core. You scroll. Instead of looking at a black screen, you click on this guy. It takes you to the announcement blog about Keto Chow Core.
Wow. Then you scroll more because we apparently like to have lots of words.
Well, it's a lot of description. It
Yeah.
answers all
If
the
you wanna
questions
read
that
all the
people would
words,
have
that's
about
good.
Keto Chow Core.
Good
So
job.
here's the thing about the lysine. Here are all of the amino acid content of Keto Chow Core and what percentage they are of it. Anyway, yeah, so it does have all the essential amino acids and all the conditionally essential amino acids.
So it is a complete protein.
Yes, it is. So a bit of a long explanation for that
Yeah.
question, but I wanted to make sure yeah.
For the word yes.
Yeah. As Cash says, I had a peanut butter keto chow for breakfast, and we'll have, the Keto Chow pumpkin sausage soup for lunch.
Yay.
That's delicious. Sam almost made some of
delicious.
that last night. Well, heated some of that up from
Yeah.
the freezer. But River Q wants to know how we're all doing this beautiful Monday morning. It's a little cold outside,
It's
but
super chilly.
yeah.
The roads aren't slippery anymore. They were slippery yesterday, but not today.
I woke up at 4 and I couldn't get back to sleep.
That was
but then I
dumb.
did get back.
I do
did
not
get back to
recommend.
sleep. No, don't do that. Although
I slept
did
like a log.
fall asleep.
I don't remember rolling over like once.
You were in the middle of the bed.
That's
right in
where
front of my face.
that's where I belong. That's why we got a king size bed so that I could sleep in the middle.
Let's see.
You'd still have a little bit of space. What's your problem, young man? Complain. If I
This
didn't
is-
sleep in the middle of the bed, where would I be? I mean, I don't know.
Bed cartography.
Are you sharing for real?
Yes, I am. Let me double check. Yes. Okay, so we got her pillow, apparently also her pillow, where she's supposed to sleep, where I'm supposed to sleep. Peacekeeping buffer zone, where she actually sleeps, where I actually sleep.
Okay, so that may be true. I may sleep in the middle of the bed, but you hug all the blankets.
I don't try to. In fact, it drives me nuts when the blankets
Every
come over.
morning, he comes over to my side of the bed and pulls the blankets back.
Yep.
Like, big
Anyway,
fat baby. Maybe because you're taking the blankets away and I have to get over where it's warmer.
I don't know. Lady Fritz Sitter says, "Good morning, Utahians."
Utahns? Utahns is what we call them here.
Yeah,
Utahns.
yeah. You speak Utah.
I mean us.
Jerry says, "Morning, y'all. Happy Monday.
Good
Blessings to y'all."
morning.
Lisa loves the Daily Minerals and the fancy dropper
Yay,
bottle.
I do too. I love the dropper. It's my favorite.
Jennifer says, "I just ordered an over-the-door large shoe boot storage thing with pouches for my Keto Chow. Let you know how it works out. It's clear so I can see the flavors."
That's such a good idea.
And Wendy and Harry are here.
Hi, Wendy
Hello,
and
you
Harry.
two.
How are you?
What video of theirs was I watching just the other day?
I don't know.
And Harry was just being hilarious. It was so fun.
It was
Anyway,
one of those ones.
Linda says, "I just put the crystallized minerals back into the bottle to dissolve again." You might actually have to add a little bit of water
yeah, I
because
guess
it's
you could.
right at the precipitation.
Just go like
point.
this and lick it. Salty.
Don't do that.
Salty.
Don't do that. You can put it on your steak.
Put it in your steak.
Kelly's here from Arizona as well.
Hi, Kelly.
Pam says hello. Debbie
Hi,
says black
Pam.
screen. Yeah, black screen, not sharing. I'm going to have to remember that.
Lame.
Betsy says, congratulations, Wendy and Harry. You're both doing so well on one meal a day.
Yeah, good
Chris
job,
Davis
guys.
is here. Gloria says, your latest how-to
Hi,
video on
Christy.
Keto Chow is great. Right? I'm recommending it to everyone.
Oh, thank you.
That was the one where I strapped the GoPro to my head.
Yeah, it made me dizzy because he was like moving around. I'm all, oh, hold still your head.
The funny
Apparently,
thing
it
was,
moves a lot.
so I was watching it afterwards, and I'm like, my mom's going to say, this makes me sick.
Yep.
And I talked to my mom yesterday, and she's like, I watched that video.
And it
I'm
made
like,
me sick.
Let me guess, it made you sick? She's like, yes.
Why are you going like this when you're talking, honey?
I'm not going like that when I'm talking.
I know, but
People,
it's funny you don't even notice you're moving.
you're moving your head right now.
Yeah, that's the thing. You don't notice.
Lady Fritz Ayer says, question, what is the secret to spinning the creamy when you save half for the following day? I just get powder and weirdness instead of creaminess when I try just half a container in the creamy. Try microwaving it a little bit or adding some cream or just run it again.
Yeah, I just run it again.
Run it again. Okay, yeah, we fixed the black screen.
Good morning, Lori.
Bluegrass Girl says, I'm in love with Keto Chow core. Why don't you marry it? Sorry. Miss Perfectly Imperfectly Keto says, good morning, everyone. It's Sana Uter. Sana with a new channel name. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Cindy says, do you use the electrolytes all day in your water every time you drink your daily quantity of water or whenever you drink water? I find it's best just to add it to whatever water I'm drinking.
Yep. And we don't do it in every single water. It's interesting because if I start to crave plain water, then I probably have enough electrolytes.
Yep.
But if I crave water that has salt in it, then I need electrolytes. So I've learned that about myself, which is something that's so great about this journey. Like this whole keto journey, I've learned what limitations I have, how I'm triggered, what I'm triggered by, and like how I can be successful. If I give myself so many goals, there's no way I'm going to achieve them. I give myself very small goals, and then I can do that, and then I can add a little bit more, and then I can do that. And learning about how electrolytes work is one of those things that I have had to learn how I work well with electrolytes, and I can tell when I'm craving them is when I need them. So.
Okay. And as far as daily quantity of water, interestingly enough, the recommendation people drink a specific amount of water is not based on any science, not even good science. It's not based on any science. It's what's known as a factoid. A factoid, you know what an android is? An android
Yeah, it's a robot man.
is something that is like a man.
Robot.
Oid means similar
It's a
to,
robot
but
man.
fake. A factoid is something that is similar to a fact, but is not really a fact.
Yes.
So it's something that's repeated so frequently, it's just accepted as true, even though it's not. Anyway, the notion that you have to drink a specific amount of water is a factoid.
Even though everybody says you have to drink a certain amount of water.
Yep.
One thing, Amy Berger did a really good video on this, I don't know, 6 months or more ago, and she said, when you're thirsty, drink water.
There you go.
So there you go.
Serious Keto today released a not so serious video podcast.
Okay.
He's talking about Dr. Eric Westman, who did a video about sweetened non-caloric drinks.
Okay.
And he said, Serious Keto basically said that it made him feel good that the crazy trolls were even coming out after Dr. Westman.
Yes.
That someone who would easily, everybody could agree that he is like one of the experts in the keto space.
Yes.
They were telling him the advice he was giving was wrong.
That's just how it is. Well, and even, you know, here and there and everywhere, everyone is their own special snowflake, right?
Yeah.
Just because something works for somebody else doesn't mean it's going to work for you. So trial and error, keep trying different things.
Yep.
And also be kind to yourself and try to figure out something that works that you're not going to beat yourself up over either. So big deal.
Big laundry. Okay.
Make laundry.
That's from a Phineas and Ferb episode. Cynthia wanted to know, can we explain, that was the point of the episode, they didn't know what it means.
Oh.
Cynthia wants to know, can we explain the difference between the subscriptions? So there are actually 3 different subscription options. So if you're on a regular
Keto Chow page,
and you're just like, hey, you do have the option to take 10% off by subscribing to it, either every month or every other month.
Okay.
Or you can go to the subscriptions.
Yes.
And there's you choose the flavors, or we surprise you with different flavors.
Surprise!
One of them gets 15% off, the other one gets 20% off.
And they have multiple sizes.
Yep.
So you can do a 21 or 30, or there it is.
20, 30, 60, 90 of the we choose.
Just kidding, not 21.
For the you choose, there are more options available. There's a 20, 30, 42, 60, 84, and 90.
Wow, there's so many numbers.
This one corresponds to 2 big bags. That one corresponds to 4 big bags.
Yeah, so you have a little bit of optimization there. Subscription is by far the easiest, the less expensive way to get Keto Chow.
My head's moving around.
Okay.
Just like you said.
Squirrel.
Jackie says, pants tight January 1st, pants loose January 23rd.
Woo!
69 days to Keto Chow Deliciousness and 20 from 500 subs. And Loving and Keto says, it's cold in Phoenix, 32 degrees. It's almost freezing.
Yeah.
Chrissy says, I had
32
Keto Chow chaffles for breakfast, got some eggnog made up for lunch. So good.
So good.
It is 16 degrees outside right now.
Oh, well, it's colder than 32. It was cold this morning. I thought it was cold. I went out in a jacket and said, it's cold.
Lynn says, my kids have started stealing my Keto Chow cores with Wagyu beef tallow. They think it tastes like Dunford donuts.
It does. That's what I'm eating for lunch today.
Okay, Dunford
Not
donuts.
a Dunford donut. Keto Chow core with Wagyu beef.
Wendy says, Harry and I have a blanket fight, too. There you go. Chrissy says, my husband and I figured out when we first got married that we are much happier if we just have our own blanket.
That's so
We're both
funny.
blanket hogs. This way we don't fight over the blanket anymore. Do you have the separate Posturepedic
I think it's so funny, though.
ones, too?
Because I'll end up with, the sheet.
Yeah.
Like,
Where did this
I'm
come from?
cold.
Yeah.
You just have the sheet.
Serena says, daily minerals or electrolyte drops, or should I take both? Whichever one works best for you. The daily
take
minerals is meant to be a daily supplement.
Yep.
Just to account for all the stuff that you probably aren't getting in a modern diet.
Yes.
Whereas the electrolyte drops are spot treatment. If you're eating properly and getting all the nutrients and stuff like that, you probably don't need the daily minerals, and you just need electrolyte drops to fill in the sodium and potassium and magnesium you feel like you need. So it's not a good answer, but it's the correct answer. We do actually have, it should be on, let's see, shop, supplements. So let's see, it's not on this page, but let's go to the electrolyte drops page. We at least used to have a video. No, we don't. We have a video where you and I recorded talking about which one you should take. So I think we should kick out Dr. Berg. I'm not sure why that's on there.
Oh.
And replace it with ours.
Or make a new one.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, Crystal Harris says the best way I drink my daily minerals is in my hot chocolate.
Oh, that's a good
tablespoon
idea.
of organic Dutch processed cocoa powder, some organic cocoa butter wafers, heavy cream, sucralose drops, and a teaspoon of instant coffee.
Yummy.
Carrie Brown is here.
Hi, Carrie.
Let's see. Dennis says the chocolate core can really help with obligatory antibiotics, just saying.
Okay. Cool.
Carrie says the audio is super out of sync with the video. That
that's
may
lame.
be a Facebook thing. Try reloading the page.
Lame.
Let
me
you would have to pull it up on the Facebook.
Pull that up on the face.
Living on Keto says, 1 meal a day, adding our Keto Chow shake to the meal. It's like having a delicious dessert. Oh, yeah. As for doing 1 meal a day, that would be a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, and Wendy says, we put a little bit of liquid electrolyte drops in our coffee, especially on my King 48-hour fast, which I'm doing today.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Well, that reminds everyone to just do the thumbs up button.
Thank you.
Jackie says, I've always just drank to thirst. I'm ahead of the curve on that, at least.
Good job.
Sherry wants to know who's going to KetoCon. I'm going. Miriam's going. Holly and Steve are going. Who else is going?
Lynette and Lori, I think, are going.
Lynette and Lori? Maybe? I actually don't remember.
I think that's the case.
Holly's in charge of that.
Let's see. Yes. Reminds everyone to just do the thumbs up button. Thank you.
Yeah, it looks like it's in sync.
I'm ahead of the curve on
Looks
that.
like it's okay.
Okay. At least
Thank you for letting us know.
Anyway, Kathy says good morning.
Facebook, TV,
Donna Sparrow is here. And Pat says good morning. Great to have Miriam and Chris on my keto journey.
Yes.
You're welcome. Let's see.
Great to have you.
Harry,
on our
Sally,
keto
and I are
journey.
going to go to KetoCon and hope to meet everyone.
Yay!
That's what Wendy says. Harry and Sally are going to come? That's fantastic.
I love it.
Looking forward to
I
seeing
love
you
it.
guys.
You guys are welcome to sit in our booth anytime you want.
Bonnie says, can you change the flavors anytime you want? So on the pick your own, yes, you can go in and switch around flavors. Now, only the permanent flavors that are in stock
Yes.
are available to choose. So things like, well, for instance, gingerbread. That is not a permanent flavor. It's a seasonal flavor. So it won't be available to choose in the subscription boxes. Anything that's a limited edition flavor won't either. Raspberry cheesecake isn't available because it's out of stock.
Yes.
Hopefully we'll be getting that soon.
However, on the surprise My Chow box,
Yes.
we will be putting
We put all sorts of stuff.
seasonal, brand new flavors, different things
There will
into
be
those.
single packets of some of the savory ones. There was, actually it was pretty funny. There was a post on Reddit where someone was like, I ordered the 20-piece surprise box and I only got 18 plus 2 soups.
Oh, wow.
And someone's like, well,
18, 19, 20.
those soups are Keto Chow. And they're like, but it's not their core product. And they're like, no, that is their core product. It just happens to be the savory ones. Well, what do I even do with these? It's like, well,
Make some soup.
the taco ones make amazing taco meat, but
Yeah.
anyway. But yeah,
Truffles. I like
we've
truffles.
committed that we won't ever put a large
bag.
bag of the savories in the surprise boxes, but everything else is fair game. So if you're allergic to any of the flavors, or there's some flavors that you just don't want, the surprise box is probably not for you.
Right. But if you like to be surprised and get random flavors that
Yep.
you don't get all the time,
Teresa says, I got my plane ticket for KetoCon, so excited. Any hotel recommendations, walking distance? We just always rent a house,
Yeah.
and we're like 15 minutes away because,
we also have a car because we have to carry
Yeah.
all our stuff.
and then we just park there. It ends up being, I think, $8 a day to
Yeah, it's
park
not too
there.
bad.
It's not too bad.
Could be worse.
Kelly says, we have snow on top of the world.
Oh, man.
Real Dog Smokes says, my big non-scale victory when I started Keto Chow in 2021. Waist down from 44 to 46, and now I'm in size 40 jeans. It's slow going, but making my way down. Some medical stuff impacting, but keep on keeping
Yeah,
on.
keep on going.
Penny says, I have a 14-pound dog that steals all the covers, and I get enough sheet to cover half of my body.
What the heck?
Shari says, this week I scored a Ninja Creamy for $80 on a BST group. It had 8 containers and only been used once. Booyah, that's
so
amazing.
awesome.
No, so when we bought, we actually have a Ninja Creamy here, and we have a
Yep.
Ninja Creamy at our house. When we bought them, they were the full original price at like $250.
Yeah, super expensive.
I would totally buy it again
Yeah.
at the full price.
Yeah.
But if you can find it at a much cheaper price, which I've seen them
So
at
awesome.
130, I've seen them for 75 different places. And now that they have the newer one that's bigger, I actually prefer the smaller one. I haven't even had any desire to get the bigger one.
Yep.
So, let's see. Kathy says her audio is in sync. Dennis says, once again, thank you for, Becca Price talking to Becca. Okay. Bertha's here from Florida. We will be in Florida on Wednesday. Saying hi.
Hi.
Carrie says Facebook is still giving totally out of sync.
I'm
I shall
sorry.
go and shoot some soup. Josh says, love, I found this stuff has been a game changer. Well, you are welcome. Teresa's looking forward to meeting you at KetoCon. Holly says, Chris, Miriam, Holly, Steve, Lynette, and Lori are going to KetoCon. I think we actually, if I remember correctly,
We're getting 2 rental
yeah,
cars.
we're getting 2 rental cars. Switch is here.
Hi, Switch.
Says chocolate core sales are going well in Canada. We launched Friday. Surprise. A lot of orders for unsweetened core.
Isn't that crazy? We have too. It's been really surprising.
Yeah, the
It'd be
unsweetened
nice to look at the numbers.
has been selling a lot better than I had anticipated.
anticipated. Yeah.
When he says, yes, indeedy.
Yeah. Yes.
Every time I say yes, indeed, I hear Wendy in my head.
I
now.
love it.
It's hilarious.
I do too.
Mike says, good morning. Emmy says, I drink my coffee with a little drop of electrolytes and a few drops of daily minerals in my scrambled eggs. Hey, there you go.
That's a good idea.
And Wendy says, creamy chicken makes the best biscuits and country gravy. Yes, indeed.
Nice.
Len wants to know, can we sing to Kathy Logan? Sure. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kathy. Happy birthday to you.
Sorry, I was late on the uptake. I heard Chris say, can we sync to Kathy? And I'm like, sync what? I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Oh, sing.
Emmy says, I'm also going to KetoCon 2023. By the way, if you haven't gotten your tickets
Emmy.
yet, we don't have a discount, but Two Crazy Ketos on all of their videos has a discount.
Why didn't they give us a discount?
I don't know, probably because we didn't ask. But, yeah. I'm just apparently burping all the time.
That's nice.
Jerry says
Thanks for
Ninja Creamy
sharing.
is an essential dietary tool. Daily
Right.
ice cream for Miss Patty.
Right.
Betsy says I've been tempted to buy another Creamy just in case. I actually have had the exact same thought. The one here at work, when you first start it up, makes kind of a loud screechy noise.
Yeah, it's kind of killing.
I know that
Killing your
Maitreya,
ears.
I think Maitreya is on her third.
Yeah, she killed it.
Yeah. Pam says if you get a surprise box with a flavor you don't like, you might find something to trade with.
Yes.
I traded my chocolate peanut butter for a snickerdoodle. Or try cooking with it. There was a really great post on the Facebook support group of someone saying, if you find a flavor that you don't like, try it a different way. For instance, gingerbread hot.
Yum.
It's delicious. Actually, chocolate hot. I had chocolate hot for Sunday breakfast.
Yeah.
And it was hot chocolate, and it was delicious.
Yeah. We're having the Chipotle wings tonight for dinner.
Oh, you're gonna make that?
Chipotle chili.
You're gonna make that sauce stuff?
Chipotle lime. Yeah, I was going to make it this morning, but I ran out of time, so I came here instead.
I'm assuming
It's
that's
on
on
the
our
site.
website.
Yeah. It's really yummy.
Let's see. So we go to kitchen, go to recipes. I scratch my nose.
Thank
Make
you.
sure that we're sharing still. There we go. And I'm gonna search for
Chipotle lime.
Let's try lime.
Spell it correctly.
Yeah, I think I didn't spell it right. Hablando castellano,
¿Cómo?
pensaría que yo podía escribirlo bien. There we go. Chipotle. Did I write chip?
I don't think you put the H.
I switched the T and
Yeah.
the L. Anyway, okay, so it's
But it's yummy.
Lime juice, lime zest, apple cider vinegar, allulose syrup,
Yes.
some spicy taco base, some erythritol, chipotle pepper. Did we get chipotle pepper?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I have all the things.
Granulated garlic.
And the wings.
Is the chipotle pepper at home?
Yeah.
Chipotle.
Do you know why we
Because
bought
you
it?
guys-
Because we did a video with it that's actually coming out this weekend.
Oh, okay. Lady Fritz there says, I like the pint creamy, and I don't want the bigger one. It's perfect. Linda agrees the
Perfect.
pint size is perfect. Lisa says, unsweetened. I want to mix it with my regular chocolate and others to make them less sweet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Living on Keto says that they have, I believe, a $50 KetoCon.
Oh, okay. So
Nice.
you can head over to Love It Now on
There you
Keto
go.
and look for their KetoCon.
Jennifer says, I have critters in my
Coupon.
walls, probably squirrels. I need a Keto Chow recipe to cook squirrel.
Uh-huh.
Use the Lazy Engineer beef.
Yeah.
Chris O'Brien says, I'm loving my first month with Keto Chow.
Yay.
Nice.
Thank you for sharing
Lady
and
First
dropping
there
in
says
and say
2KK
hi.
just made chocolate mousse with Keto Chow core. Not in the standalone video yet, but I'll make it. I'm going to make it ASAP. Yeah,
Do
they did that
it.
on
Do it.
their keto their Thursday night live stream. They talked about it, and Joe took a bite and put the dirty spoon back
in
into
the
the
thing?
container like a chump.
Maybe he's going to eat the whole thing.
I don't know. Well, he said I'm the only one eating it, so. Okay, so anything else you wanted to talk about today?
No.
Miss
Anything
Perfectly
else you wanna
Imperfectly
talk about
Keto
today?
says chicken wings. The only thing I'm missing being on beef butter, bacon,
Oh,
and eggs.
yeah. Well, when you're done, you can have some.
We actually had sous vide steaks on Sunday.
Yeah, it
no,
was
Saturday.
delicious.
We went to go see Avatar.
Yes. The
and,
blue people.
And I used the Run Pee app to tell me when it was time to go to the bathroom in the middle of the 3.5 hours.
It was long.
Anyway, but yeah, we had delicious sous vide steaks. What did we have for lunch again?
Chicken.
Oh, that's right.
I had marinated some chicken. It was still a little bit dry.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Pam says, I'm so glad that the pretty bottle of Daily Minerals is still available. I'm still on the broke side, so I had to order less stuff than I wanted. Are you planning on bringing back egg white powder? That's a really good question.
Oh, that's a good question.
So the issue with egg white powder is it is so expensive right now. Last time I looked, which was in October, we got quotes on the prices, and it was 2 times more expensive to buy the egg white protein than it was last time we ordered it. So if we brought back egg white protein, it would need to be roughly double the price.
Yes.
And at that point, we're kind of like,
we'll just wait and see if it goes down.
Yeah.
And it just hasn't.
And it hasn't.
So right now, we're not going to bring it back.
For the time
But eventually,
being,
we
unless the
will.
price goes down, it's not coming back anytime soon.
Stinky pants, sorry.
Stinky pants, indeed. Penny says, I made everything but shakes with Keto Chow. Great to cook with puddings, coffee creamers, etc.
Nice.
Dennis even used an accent mark. Look at you. Holly says, I think Chipotle lime chicken recipe would be good for squirrel.
Oh, yeah.
Layford says, I love sous vide. As of a month ago, it's now a staple in my life.
Yeah, we just have to bring it back and forth because Chris uses it at work a lot. So then he had to bring it home so we can use it at home.
I have a New York strip in there today for lunch.
Nice.
Already cooking away.
And I'll have my core today.
There you go. Let's see. Teresa says, Run Pee app. I might need that. Well, and it was really nice because it just tells you, here are the spots in the thing. This is what they say.
This is what's happening.
This is the dialogue.
There's no character development.
Yep. It's just pretty underwater scenes right here. It's like, okay. And when we were done, I was like, I don't even have to go to the bathroom. Loving on Keto says, yeah, anything with eggs is getting so expensive. And later Fritz Sarah says, pray for the protection of the chickens and the cows.
I know.
Okay. I do want to let everybody know, if you haven't hit the little bell icon, which would be down here on YouTube, I'd recommend that you do that, and I'm not going to tell you why, because I'm being deliberately evasive.
Yeah.
Which is something that I do from time to time, especially with my children. They'll ask, why aren't you telling me?
What are we doing, Dad?
And I'll just tell them I'm being deliberately evasive, and they're like, oh, okay.
Okay.
You're not going to get an answer out of me.
No talkie.
But you should.
No talkie.
You should hit the little bell icon so you'll get notified. Yeah. Betsy says, Miriam, you're such an inspiration. Teresa says, I got my egg white protein thanks to Winnie's suggestion on our video. Never tried yours. It's literally just egg white protein.
Yep.
Dennis wants to know about carne picanha. I've actually never purchased picanha before, or top sirloin, as they also refer to it.
I think we had it one time for Christmas, though, with Larrabee's.
I don't know.
Jackie
says, I watched Titanic in theaters with an intermission, but no bathroom. Ultimate bladder.
Speaking of which, they're having a showing of that for the
Titanic?
29th
Still haven't ever seen it. I think it was the 25th anniversary. But
20-something. We saw it at the theater as a preview.
We even watched Avatar in 3D with high frame rate.
And it didn't give me a headache.
It's because of the high frame rate. Oh. Did you notice? Here's an interesting thing.
I didn't even notice the 3D.
They were switching back and forth between high frame rate and normal frame rate.
I, of course, didn't notice.
Anytime the camera was panning or there was a lot of action, it would jump up to 48 frames a second. And when they were just sitting there talking, it was 24 frames a second doubled. So they would show each frame twice. So it was the whole thing was 48 frames a second. But only the action scenes were 48.
How do you know that?
Well, I read a lot of stuff about it, but you could also see it. You can see it in the pixels.
Oh, of course you can see it.
I mean, come on, you look at the pixels and you can see it.
Because I'm looking at pixels instead of listening to the story.
Right.
And paying attention.
Okay, well, we're going to go, everybody. We will catch you tomorrow. Among other things, we've got our live stream tomorrow night
That's what you just said.
9:15 p.m. Eastern Time, which will be just
Do you
before...
want to hang out with us in your jammies?
Yeah, just before Miriam and I take off for Florida
Yay!
on Wednesday. So, okay, bye-bye.
Bye.